but she's over there drinking some water. This is filling up, and then we'll see if I can get it back up this huge hill. There we go. Good morning, guys. It is it's not super cold, it's a little chilly, but I got my coffee going here. As you can tell, the dogs are doing just fine. And then Sawyer is somewhere, I think he's laying down behind the tent. But got here yesterday and they did really well. They literally set in the truck all the way up here, did perfectly fine. They're doing great. Got here, they kind of ran around for about 2 minutes or so. I let them, I called them back, they came back. I put up this little electric fence over here. It's an electric fence Jared had, he told me to bring it up here. It was actually kind of a pain in the butt to put in the ground because it's all rock, but I got it up enough for a visual boundary for the dogs, and they stayed in here last night, and I left the tent open, and they were able to come in and out. And honestly, only Rufio slept in there with me. The other dogs slept outside. Sawyer is the biggest dog. He is a Pyrenees mix, so it's in his breed stay up all night and bark. This pup, that's actually the pup of Bandit, the mom over there. She's an Anatolian Shepherd mix, so it's kind of in their breed to be livestock guardian dogs. So it really works out. And then Rufio over there, Roof, he's the pit bull border collie mix, what we think he is. He slept in the tent with me all night, and then the other dogs kind of did their own thing. But I woke up to something crazy. Check this out. That is a branch going through my tent. Pretty crazy. It messed this whole flange up, but it is all the way through inside to the other side of the tent and broke the square piece of it. So one of you guys actually joked in the family page a while back when I went missing because I didn't post for a couple days, and y'all joked, and it was literally just a joke. It said, oh, it got real icy, tree branch fell, went through the tent, cut Jason's toe off. It almost happened. All right, guys, so now I got this water jug on my back, and I got the little pump, and I got Bandit and Watson with me. I left Rufio and Sawyer back up there because they are older. A lot of you have asked what is wrong with Sawyer's leg. He's the big Pyrenees mix, and why does he limp and stuff? So we rescued him a couple of years ago from the animal shelter, and he's had hip issues since then. So it's just one of those things. He's old, and not a whole lot we can do about it. So with these animals being here, I need a lot more water, way more water. So I'm gonna take these guys down with me for the first time to the little stream down here, and then we're gonna try to fill up this water container and bring it back. That way they have some water to drink. And then yes, I will come up with a better idea later, but for now this is kind of what we're working with, and I want to see if I could carry it up by myself. So we'll let these two explore, let them check down here in the bottom for the first time, which they're absolutely loving it so far. So let's go get some water and see if I can get it back up. Come on. Come on. Keep going. They just went straight down the hill, going straight to the water. They know what they're doing. So these were ranch dogs. They were on the ranch. That's where Watson grew up, on our family ranch. So kind of nothing new to him. Y'all enjoying that? These two dogs love water. And then the little puddles over there, where they're at, and over there is where I'll get my water. Bandit, come here. Watson. Shooting out. All right, let's fill this up. Put this on this rock so I don't suck up a whole lot of craziness, even though I don't think it'll stay. But it flows pretty good. Bandit, come here. Bandit's actually a really, really good dog. We got her as a puppy and raised her on the homestead where Jared's at, and then took her to the ranch. She's very good at obeying, so her pup just follows, but she's over there drinking some water. This is filling up, and then we'll see if I can get it back up this huge hill. All right, now that we got this full to here, gotta try to put this on my back and take it back up the hill. So that'd be interesting. Hopefully this should hold. All right, so I got it on my back. It is pretty heavy, I ain't gonna lie. These little ropes are not the best feeling on my shoulder, but it's better than holding it by hand, I can say that. Watson, come on, buddy. So we're gonna go ahead and try to hike back up this hill with 7 gallons of water on my back and see how it goes. Let's go. Come on, Bandit. Bandit, this way. I'm not sure if a lot of you realize how heavy 7 gallons of water is, but it's not easy. And I don't know if a lot of you realize how steep this hill really is, but it's pretty steep. So as you can tell, I got from down there to here, and then it's hard enough for a dog to get up. So we'll keep trekking and get up there for 7 gallons of water. All right, guys, I ain't gonna lie, had to take a break. Sitting on the jug, dogs are still here. Oh, this is it's a workout, literally for 7 gallons of water. But having my animals out here, I know we need the water. And like I said before, I gotta put the camera down. All right, had to put the camera down, my arms are dead. But like I said before, I've learned to roll with the punches. I've learned to overcome and adapt to my surroundings. This past few months really didn't go my way, how I thought things were gonna go. I moved to Oklahoma when I said I'd never move out of Texas. I'm rolling with that punch. I doing things on my own, rolling with that punch. I have no real water. I have to go down there and get my water or rain catchment. I have no power connected to the grid. I have a generator, and I just brought back 2 battery bank things for solar that I'll be showing you guys in a minute. But man, literally, if I've learned anything, it's don't let anything get you down, especially when things don't go according to plan. It's all a test, and that's what I truly believe. I think everything happens for a reason. I didn't know why I got brought to Oklahoma. I didn't know why I got put out in the woods by myself. I didn't know why I put myself in a situation with no water, no power, nothing. But now I know why. It's to push my limits, to test me, see what I'm made of. And I'm gonna be getting back to my roots of when I first got here. Now that I have no distractions, I just can focus on my goal and the goals that I planned at the very beginning, and I'm gonna make them happen. And it's gonna be a slow process, but I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna overcome, and I'm gonna win. Even small victories like this with water, I've learned to appreciate the finer things in life. And if that's what came out of all of this, I'm 100% okay with that. So I'm gonna get the water up there. The dog's already beat me up, so I'm gonna get the water up there, give the dog some water, take a quick breather, and get back to work. All right, guys, now a topic I know a lot of you have been waiting on: power. What am I doing for power? So originally, I just had this generator. It's a gas generator. The 3500, it's gas. It has the inverter and everything built in. It has done everything for me. Whenever I was back in Texas before I came up here, I used it on the camper. I had the AC going full blast, and it didn't even get to half the power on this thing. So I had all the lights on and everything, really pushing it, so it did good. It has done every tool out here: chop saws, circular saws. It's charged all my stuff. So it's worked 100% for what I needed it to. I'm very, very pleased with this, but it's a constant, cost of gas and then changing the oil and stuff in it. You're supposed to change or check it like every 8 hours. So you can eat that up pretty quick. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I made a challenge over the last couple of weeks to really not use it unless I'm building, and that's what I've done. And then I got hit up by Sun Life. This is a smaller, portable little device here. You can charge it on, it's an airplane flying over, forgive me. But you could charge it, it looks like it's a 500 watt system here, and you could charge it via normal electricity. So if I had to, I could charge it with this thing. It's not what I want to do. Again, just ignore the airplane. I know, just ignore it. So then you got 2 ports here where you can plug in, and then you got a bunch of USB, a bunch of these DC outlets here. Not really sure what I'd use that for, but then it came with a bunch of little attachments, and then on the back it has flashlights, and then you could charge it from here. And so far it'll show you 20, 40, 60, 80, 100%. So far I've only used this to charge my phone. It took roughly 6 hours to charge with a normal outlet at Jared's house when I was in Texas. And then I've already charged my phone 4 or 5 times on this thing, and the battery life has not gone down at all. I'm not really sure the capabilities of this, how long it'll last. So I am going to push the limits for the next few days and see what it can do. And you can charge it with the solar charger, so that's awesome as well. I don't know if it'll work with this one, but speaking of that, this is Jackery. These are very, very top of the line, I think, for what this mobile solar is. It came with this solar panel. It literally has ports right here where you could do an output, 2 outputs actually, and it's USB and then USB-C or something, like the phone chargers for Galaxies and stuff. And then it also has a port over here. It's an output or DC out that I guess, you could charge, so you could charge up to this, whatever. So the green light is on, showing that it is getting power already. I plugged my phone into this and it turns on, which is awesome. But this thing literally just hit the market. I reached out to them and asked them if they would be interested in sponsoring me. They did. I am very, very grateful. Same thing. Actually, these guys hit me up, but this has multiple outlets, USB, USB-C, 5 volt, 2.4 amp, 12. So here's a cigarette lighter, and then here's where you plug in your solar panel and then the display and everything. And this is about the size of a lunchbox. It's got some weight to it. It is way heavier than this guy. Of course, it's about twice the size, but this thing is way heavier than this. So I will push the limits and see what it could do. This is supposed to be able to do like blenders and coffee pots and whatnot. This won't. So again, I'm going to push the limits and see what it could do. So as far as functionality and what maybe you're looking for, it really depends. Let me put this up here. Let's get them in the shot. But this thing is most power, then this, then this. I don't have a solar panel for this. I'm not sure how much it costs. This is roughly $300 for this. And then I think the solar panel, I don't remember. I think it's around $300, but I don't remember. And then this is about $1,000, and then this is a little under $1,000, about $800. So most power, more maintenance. Middle power, plug it up. That's it. Less power, easier to move. So it really depends on what budget you're going for, what your circumstances are. Out here, I literally have no normal power plugged into the grid or anything. This is all the power I have, and an inverter in my truck. And then eventually I'll get full-blown huge solar panels for the house. Billy Joe McAllister, you guys know him. He found a great deal. And then my buddy Benji, he makes wood signs and stuff. He hooked me up with this like panel that he has built, and I can hook it up to a battery and start using that. So it's about time I got some power out here, so I'm extremely, extremely excited for this. I'm going to do full reviews on all of it, but there'll be different videos, so you can kind of see which ones you like more. I know you guys want to see me build the house. I will, but this is also just necessity out here. I need this to survive if I'm going to be a YouTuber. If I wasn't on YouTube, I don't really care. I could probably live off this sucker alone and be perfectly fine. Charge my phone. That's all I need. But I need to charge batteries, laptops, all that type of stuff. So I'm really going to put all this to the test and see what I could do. So you guys have to stick around for that. If you're excited, please let me know down below if you've used any of these. If you wanted to use some, I do have they gave me codes for like 20 and 30% off and stuff like that for both of these. Not this, I actually purchased this myself, but for both of these they gave me discounts. So once I put out the actual video, I will do more of that with a review and whatnot. So I am very excited for this, but I have other things to do, so let's go do them. Alright, now that I've eaten and I got a full stomach, I need to get my service fixed out here as much as I can. So as you guys know, well, a lot of you guys probably don't know this, back whenever this was 6 months ago or so, I was living on my family ranch, and we got a Weeboo system. So it's this awesome system. I'm going to use the sunlight to see if I can't power it, and we're going to see if this works. It should do 4G, and then that's the antenna up there, and then here's the antenna that broadcasts it out to whoever's here. So I have it hooked up. Let's see if this little sunlight thing will work. So I'm going to power this on and see if it powers on here. Power it on. Any power? There you go. So it's blinking. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's blinking. And it should turn green. There you go, they all turn green. So I know a lot of you are basically saying, Jason, is this really on your priority list? You're gonna try to get service before building your house? Yes, I'm a YouTuber. This is #1 priority as far as my job goes, to be able to pay the bills. And my phone just vibrated, so that's good. So I think I'm getting some service, so I'm gonna check. And it's really not the best, but, well, before this, so it does show that it's green, so let's go ahead and try this out. All right, so Sawyer Ridge, checking their stuff out. But if this will focus, you can tell that it is saying 4G, and I got a couple of bars. So let's see if it'll play a video. Back up out of here real quick. Turn the volume down so I don't get flagged.
All the electric companies are raising their rates.
Sorry, skipping your ad. Alright, it's playing. Now let's skip through and see if it works. Not too bad. Let's do it one more time. Alright. So that's not too bad. It's actually showing some 4G service out here. I'm literally in the woods. I do have it pointing, I think that'd be northeast, somewhere in that range. So I do need to find the actual towers around here. I'm not really sure. So I gotta mess with it. And plus, this is only, I don't know, 8 feet in the air. What I really need is it way up there on one of those trees. So I need to come up with some system to be able to climb the tree to get it up above the trees, because whenever everything starts greening out, this ain't gonna work. So I need to figure out where the tower is and how to get it as high up as possible. So that's a big thing for me. I have to figure that out. But the good thing is this is powering this. And again, I've already used this to charge my phone probably 5 times or so. My phone's vibrating over there, so that's good. I'm getting service. And it's still at 100%, so we'll see how long this will keep this going. Because I am very, very much okay with, if I have to keep that Sun Life battery pack just to get service out here, it's worth it to me. I did get it sponsored, so I got it for free. But even if I had to pay $300, it's worth it, because it's a one-time payment. I already have the WeBoost system, which the WeBoost system, I'm very fortunate as well. That was sponsored. That's about $1,000, and then it's just saving tons and tons of money over the long run if you had to get all this. So this could help you if you are super rural. So this could potentially help you if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you really, really don't get good service. Possibly the WeBoost, and then if you don't have power, you can use the Sun Life to power it. So I'm gonna keep messing with it. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out how to get this way higher, and if I can, I'll show you guys. If not, I won't waste your time. All right, so I need to get it higher. So I'm gonna use what Mother Nature gave me. Big old log. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screw it onto this for now, pick it up, and then we'll move it around and see where it hits. See if we get any better service. All right, so I got it way up there. It's way higher. Let's check this over here, make sure all the lights are still on and green. As you can tell, yep. So I guess the ultimate test now is to see if the bars are any better. And as of right now, no. It's 3 bars like earlier, so I need to turn it a different direction and see if we can't get any better bars. Still 3. There you go. Oh, it was all of them, and then went back to 3. Let's see. All right, I think we're at all bars. So the thing is now, I gotta get this to stay. See if I can't go get the camera without this thing falling. It's always fun. All right, so as you can see, it is facing, I believe, southeast. I don't have a clue. I'm not trying to get off my directions where I'm at either, so but as you can tell, it's facing that way. Now let's look at the bars on the phone here. But that is almost all bars, if not all of them. I have to look at close. All right, guys, so I'm gonna do a quick test right here. I need to upload a video for Coffee with the Crockers, and I put a Weeboo system up there, and this is just a quick test to see if it'll upload. So I'm gonna do 1 minute. So all right, guys, we'll see if this works. It's gonna take about 20 minutes to upload, which is insane because sometimes I do 20 to 30 minute videos, so that'd be an all night thing. But I just thought about it. I have 50 gigs of unlimited data, 4G per month, and I already blew through that. So right now it's doing it says 4G, but it drops it down to 3G. So I'll keep testing over time and see what happens, but as of right now, for a 1 minute clip, it took me about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's the beauty of living out here, is terrible upload speeds. So I cut down a dead tree, wasn't doing very well, and I don't want it to fall on the road, so I'm gonna kind of go up and down the road and do that. But I also cut a bunch of these little circles. They call them all sorts of different things, whatever you want to call them, but I'm gonna make something cool out of them for the meetup. So if you're going to the meetup, you might get one. You have to stick around and see. I'll also use these for something for the meetup, and then all this nice man glitter for the compost toilet. Alright guys, so a lot of you have asked about the animals, and the reality is I only brought the dogs. This is what I have for the goats, and I need to build this site out right here for the chickens. Yes, that's people, don't worry about it. I'm gonna build this side out for the chickens, and then as far as the dogs go, like I said earlier, I'm not really gonna build them a shelter. They stayed with me in the tent. I am not worried about building them a shelter. It did rain this morning, and they were all inside for a little bit when it rained. When it's done, they go outside, so perfectly fine with that. But I do need to build the side for the chickens on that side, and then I'm gonna build, I don't know if I'll do it on this side or under there and more that side or whatever, but I need to build a section for some rabbits. I have 3 rabbits that I didn't know about till recently. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to go into it yet, but you guys will be pretty excited. 2 female and a male. So I'm literally going to have my goats up here, chickens, turkey, rabbits. I'll probably try to get some quail from some people now that the weather will be getting a little bit better, and I'm going to start being way more self-sustainable and getting things that I need as far as food, and get a dairy goat and all that type of stuff. So I will work on that probably tomorrow. This week is definitely going to be just prep before working on the house, and then I am going to take a lot of y'all's advice. So here it goes. You said I need to get some help, and I need to go ahead and get people to help me build this house, and that's what I'm going to do. And this is who is going to do it. My friends. I'm not going to hire a crew. I'm going to get Sawyer Ridge Farm to come out and help me out. They've told me from day one, if I ever need anything, let them know. I've been super hard-headed trying to do it myself. I've come to the point where I beat myself to death pretty much with everything going on. The last few months, it's been crazy, and honestly, I need a huge boost, a huge pick-me-up. This is new beginnings, and the new beginning is going to be, I'm going to take some help. So I know they're going to come over. I'm going to end up reaching out probably to Hidden Heights Farm, Kevin over there, and then Dutch, maybe a few other people to see if they want to come out. Maybe all in one day, maybe different days. I don't know. We'll find out. Of course, everyone has their own schedules and all that type of stuff. We're going to get these walls up. We're going to get the roof on. We're going to get it going. And I do work with the budget here. I do not make $1 million. I know that some people think I make just tons of money on YouTube. Some people don't even know that I make money on YouTube. And a lot of people ask what I do for a living. I work for Google. Google is how I get paid. So for all you guys out there that say, get a real job, I do. I work for Google. I work for Google full time, and whether you know it or not. So if you'd like to see my statements, my tax statements, it says Google, and it shows how much I made. So there you go, people. But yeah, guys, I am going to go ahead and call it a day for the vlog. You hear Sawyer over there. He is barking, and I love it. That's what I really like. And so I need to keep cutting this firewood over here. I've gone through a bunch. It's not really cold anymore, but I got to cook. So I got a little pile over here, and I'm going to keep going like I was doing earlier. Then tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and work on the chicken area over there / rabbit area. And then I need to finish working on the fence. I worked on some of it earlier. I'm going to try to finish it today. If I don't finish it today, I'll finish it tomorrow. I might show you a little bit of that tomorrow. I'm just not real big on wanting to show you guys me putting in the fence for like the 5th time already. Fifth. I sound like Mike Tyson. So yeah, I know this vlog, a lot of you are going to say, all you did was talk, and I get it. I'm just trying to update you on everything since it's kind of been weird. This is a fresh new beginning. This is going to be a new Jason that a lot of you guys are going to be super excited to get to know. A lot of you guys have gotten to know me, but not the real me, and I am extremely honored and excited to introduce myself to you. So my name's Jason Crocker, and I promise you'll like what you see. So guys, before I end this, I just wanted to say, if something's going on in your life, no matter what it is, use it as fuel. Don't let it get you down. I let it get me down over the last few months. There's been a lot of things, like I've said earlier. Moving to Oklahoma, never wanted to cross the border and come over here and be like Dutch and Daniel. No, I wanted to stay south of that river and never come over here and even be remotely like Daniel and Dutch. So I know they're watching, and so yeah, y'all know I want to be a Texan forever, but that's not what happened. I came here and I figured out why I came here. Because Dutch and Daniel are awesome, and Kevin's awesome, Good Grub Almighty's awesome, and so many other people around here are awesome, and a lot of you viewers from Oklahoma are awesome. So sometimes things happen for a reason. And now I know I can't say I'm an Okie, because some people get really mad about that, but I'm an Okie now, and still a Texan, and now I'm an Okie, And so it's just one of those things that I'm just going to keep rolling with the punches. You're going to see a lot of me doing a lot of different things, a lot of more of the homesteading type things with the animals and all that, going down getting water, different ways to get water, showing the solar reviews, all that type of stuff. I'm going to start showing you a bunch of stuff other than just like, hey, here's how to not build a house. So I'm going to start showing you as much as I possibly can, and I want to be motivated from you guys. So comment down below on what you would like to see me really show you guys what to do. I am not an expert, but I could just show you how I do it, and if I mess up, I'll let you know I mess up. I am always super honest and truthful with you guys, and you know that, and that's the biggest policy on this channel, is keep it real. So we'll see y'all guys next time. If you enjoy this video, and if you're new here, big things are coming, guys. That's all I gotta say. Big things are coming. So we'll see y'all later on the next one. Hopefully coffee with Crockers in the morning. Let's see how this video uploads on my Weeboo system overnight. It took a while to upload coffee with Crockers, so we'll see. See y'all guys in the next one. I'm gonna quit talking. Bye.